Hello, I'm FBX and welcome back to the video. So one of the uncomfortable truths of Monday Minecraft is the fact that the developers keep adding useless mobs to major Minecraft updates. So think about 1.8, which added the rabbit, for instance. It's a mob which sounds like it has some use, but in reality you just never come across it. You never really think about it because it doesn't have any major game uses. Think about 1.10, which added the polar bear. Again, sounds like it could be an amazing new mob, but doesn't have any real gameplay value to add to Minecraft. Think about 1.11 with the llama, which does have some theoretical uses for transporting items, but most people never use it in that way because it is, again, worse than the donkeys in most ways. Think about 1.12, the parrot, and the list goes on with the aquatic update, bringing a bunch of useless mobs. Minecraft kind of has a habit of just adding mobs to the game, not because they have a purpose, but instead because they seem cute or they seem like they could be fun some Easter eggs, and 1.14 is no exception to this because it is bringing the Panda Bear to the game. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about the Panda Bear because although it is a useless mob, it's a mob which doesn't have a real purpose just yet. It is a mob which I think is the best of the useless variety because it has so many little Easter eggs going on with it. There's so many little fun variants. There's so many things that you could theoretically do with them, and although it doesn't have a full-on purpose yet, I like the fact that they're getting better at this useless mob trope, which they seem to be, trotting out time and time again. So here are all the Panda Bear secrets. I hope you do all enjoy the video. Please do like it if you like it, because it helps out the channel a lot. And let us know you do like Panda Bears in all their forms, whether it be a regular form, or whether you get way more fun versions, like the lazy panda, as you can see, who just spends their whole day sleeping, or you get the playful panda, which just roll around. You can see in the background right there, there's a panda genuinely rolling around. These are brand new things in Minecraft you will be able to have access to, and again, one of my favorite things is just watching pandas roll around all day, because they will get around your Minecraft world pretty darn fast, or apparently, in my case, roll into some trees, because they are some big mobs. So yeah, Panda Bear secrets, let's dive into them. The things you should know about pandas already is that they will spawn in their own special bamboo forest. It's a brand new biome coming in a future update for them, and you can obviously, allure them in using bamboo, because bamboo is their food of choice. You can use this to breed with them if you can do some complex stuff, because unlike just, following the usual breeding model, the way pandas will breed is you have to have a lot of bamboo shoots near them, and if there's enough in a 5-block radius, they'll go into breeding mode. So yeah, again, very different to regular mobs. I think a bit more interesting, and it's kind of, again, one of my key points that pandas are a more interesting version of other mobs. Also, they love cake. It's a fun little Easter egg it's worth mentioning, and I just love the fact that panda bears have so many little cute little functionalities, not just on like, okay, they breed different and they accept different foods, like not just bamboo, but cake as well, because you can see they want the cake really badly, but also the thing that makes the thing that makes pandas so exciting is the fact that they do come in 4 different versions, or really 8, but 4 different behaviors and 2 different color variants. There's the most common black and white variant, which is 99% of all the pandas you'll see, and there's 4 different variants you'll find off this. Aggressive pandas, they'll have red eyes and they won't really like you and they'll protect their young. We've got the lazy pandas, where they have really teary eyes and they've got, you'll spot their noses are super snotty if we run across one. You'll also spot there are worried pandas, which have puppy eyes, as you can see. Look at this little thing right here. He's a super cute panda. And then we got playful pandas, which again you'll spot because they have their tongues out. Or in case you want me to just simulate, like, okay, let's see what happens if a bunch of them spawn. If we spawn in a bunch of pandas, you'll see the different varieties kind of spawn one by one. You'll see how some pandas will have their tongues out. Look, it's a playful panda. He's going to roll around. He loves that. It's his favorite thing. We can find a panda with aggressive eyes, and that's a panda which won't like me. Then you can find pandas which will have snotty noses. Oh, there's the aggressive panda. Looked in right there. You'll find pandas with snotty noses that are kind of their own thing. So yeah, you can kind of, as you can see, we've got all of them right now. Look how scared he is. In fact, you can even see with another little secret feature just how scared he can get, because if we turn on the thunder, which we'll do right now, you'll see how the worried pandas get super scared and they cover their eyes. And although, again, as soon as it thunders, that is. And although on the one hand that's like, oh, that's cute or like kind of terrifying, it's interesting that this behavior does exist in general, that we have pandas which will have all these different behaviors. In fact, you'll see it slowly happen. I guess maybe not right now, but again, it is a real thing that happens as soon as we give it a little bit of time to wait. So yeah, pandas will cover their eyes, pandas can roll around, pandas can do all these different things, beg for cakes, there's so many fun behaviors with them, and that's why I think they're the most useless mob in Minecraft. Here we can see, by the way, one's covering his eyes. He doesn't like thunder. He wants it to stop as soon as it can. And again, I think that's kind of cute to say the least. So let's clear away the weather now, shall we? It's super loud. I'll say that for the least. But yeah, so that's the pandas. That's their behaviors. They come in 2 different variants. There's the black and white variant, and the other thing I like about them is the fact that they have a rare variant. It's super rare, around 1% based on my tests so far. You've got a 1% chance of when you spawn in a panda of getting this brown and white panda, which is a real life thing, by the way. You can find them in real life too. They're just super rare there too. But yeah, brown and white pandas, so it's kind of cool, which can then come in all of the 4 different behavior types, so you can get scared brown pandas or playful ones, and that's a fun thing. So now with that said, all of that out of the way, I've gone through all of the secrets about the pandas. Let's talk about the fact that they are the most useful, useless mob in my opinion. They're the mob which I have the most interest in seeing come to the game, not just because they're the newest, although that probably plays a big factor. Obviously, new things are more exciting than old things. That's something we all kind of know by now. But there's also the factor that they do have a unique set of, I guess, uses in my opinion. First of all is the fact that, of course, when you find pandas, it's a fun thing. They have their own little biome. They have a reason for you to go explore for them because you'll get bamboo alongside them. The other thing is the fact that if you breed pandas, you get XP like with any other mob. You get the same amount, and given that, pandas might be one of the easiest ones to breed because it's almost like the sugarcane thing of like, it's really easy to get bamboo shoots. Once you have some, you can obviously breed them for a bunch of XP, or even, better, if you really need a lot of bamboo, technically speaking, this makes you a literal monster, given how cute I've shown them all off to be. But if you do kill a panda, if you go ahead and you just knock one out right here, you'll usually get bamboo. It's 0 to 2 bamboo as their drop, which means that you can kill them with the sole purpose of getting yourself some bamboo, which means you can theoretically farm pandas not only for XP, but also for bamboo. Do you want to farm them for bamboo? Probably not, because a bamboo farm is more effective, but if you want to get some of that crucial first bamboo going, maybe it's worthwhile. But do you want to farm them for XP? I think so. And do you want to farm them for the possibility of getting rare variants? I think so too. Again, I think, although pandas are not going to be the same usefulness as like a dog or a cat or whatever other mob you think that has some real use in doing something in your Minecraft world, the thing I like about them is there's at least some value in breeding and collecting them, because if you want to get a rare panda, which again, if you want a brown and white panda, 1 in 100 chance, already really rare to get in survival. If you want to get a brown panda that's playful, that rolls around and apparently almost falls into holes a whole bunch, should we let him in there and see if he'll actually roll into a cave? Again, this is science, me doing it right now. I'm sorry if he falls in, but like, if he, oh, okay, that is absolutely terrible. He survived it. I guess if you roll when you fall. That is shocking to me. Also, there's diamonds down there. But yeah, so staying on track though, I love that there is this kind of collectible enough. It's kind of like shiny Pokemon. The brown and white panda is basically a shiny Pokemon, and if you want to get an aggressive brown and white panda, if you want to get a playful one that will roll down into ravines and somehow survive, I really don't know how that happened, then that's a thing you can do in the next Minecraft update. And again, I personally don't like that they keep adding useless Minecraft mobs. Why not give them all a distinct purpose in the game? Even if it's a small one, give them a real reason to exist so that players can go and find them. And I think the panda is doing the best job at trying that, but it doesn't quite come all the way. But again, in my opinion, that's better than nothing. It's kind of the continuation of a bad trend, but a bad trend which is getting better and better. It's a bad trend which they, again, they're putting more and more effort into, which I think is positive news at the very least. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you think you'd rather see no mobs than useless mobs? Because if the option is, oh yeah, we're going to have nothing or the panda, then obviously the panda comes up first. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Also, as a fun thing before we go here, the panda is one of the most long, awaited mobs in Minecraft. It was 6.5 years ago, Dinnerbone first said he wanted to add pandas to the game. He said something along the lines of like, oh yeah, I want to do them as soon as I get better at skinning and texturing. Of course, he never added them himself. They were added by the other Minecraft team members. But still, 6.5 years between first mentioning pandas and seeing them here in Minecraft Bedrock. It's another 6 months or so before you see, or like 3 to 4 months potentially. But it's another few months to see them on Java, which is where he's obviously working. But it's cool to see that even the longest awaited features do eventually come to Minecraft, including pandas, which will roll into... Seriously, I need to work out why that is. Like, that panda bear should have died. I should be feeling awful right now, but I don't. Instead, I just feel confused because I'd die if I made that fool. So yeah, with that said, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did all like it, you can like the video and let me know, because it helps out the channel. Let know you do like these sorts of videos. Look how cute his tongue is. Share the video if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're into it, because I make videos like this one, covering new Minecraft features, and kind of talking about the important stuff in Minecraft. And if you want to see that, you can obviously subscribe, and you'll see it all dead on your homepage. Thank you, Mr. Panda, for finding me diamonds, and I guess I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.